Okay, just a quick one this week. I'm recording as of November 24th, 2024. The move's progressing pretty steadily. It's actually fairly exciting. We got some really good news both from our lender and our realtor here in Denver. So I think that has firmly cemented the reality that we're moving, especially because both of us also spoke to our works, and they're more than happy to let us transfer either to, in my case, the respective location in Cheyenne, and in Gabby's case, into a fully remote position. Sorry, I'm really fighting this cold. I don't know what's happening. So, that's all exciting. I don't really have a lot else to share for the week. It was very just a sort of emotionally draining, bouncing between all of those different appointments, trying to get the house ready for the realtor, things like that. But it definitely seems like we'll move near the end of February or early March. So, without much else to talk about, I'm going to go into one of the things that I usually talk about, one of the sort of one of the ideas I always had for a video to talk about, and that is my opinions on the frustrating opinions on movies that deal with time travel. And you really, that goes more into a wider complaint I have about movies and just storytelling in general. I firmly believe that if you're going to have a movie that relies on the world working in a different way than the way reality works, then you need to put time into thinking about how that reality is going to work. And I think time travel movies are loath to do this. So in my opinion, time travel really can only work one of two ways. Either the first way is that everything is already set. So the idea of that would be if you discovered time travel and then went back in time to try to kill Hitler, you would ultimately fail because Hitler still exists in our timeline. So because things have already transpired the way they've transpired, they can't transpire any other way. The alternative would be that if you went back in time to kill Hitler and you succeeded, that doesn't change the future. It just puts you into a different universe timeline. So in what it would look like in our case is if I suddenly went back in time and killed Hitler, then when I eventually came forward in time, I would end up in a totally different universe, and the universe I left behind, I would just mysteriously disappear. And I think a lot of movies try to blend that. Looper is, of course, the most egregious example, but I'm going to go into that totally separately later. But really just any movie that deals with time travel, I think ultimately blends those two ideas together, and I don't think that works. I don't think you would go back in time and be able to change history in some way and then come forward in time to find that your timeline... Oh, the dogs are having fun. No! To find that your timeline was altered, maybe you're ceasing to exist because I don't know, and I don't, man, this video is a mess, so I'll probably keep it because it's interesting, but I think I'll probably end up coming back to better explain my issues with time travel, maybe in the direct context of the Looper video, but my nose is stuffed, the dogs are going crazy, so you know what, I'm going to call it there. Thank you. Bye.